we are again.
And I have got someone for you to meet. Now you... Yes, it's you. You might think you've seen this little one before, but you haven't. Because this is Hero. This is our new puppy. And as you can hear, it works properly. Yes, we're talking about you. Miss B's here with Cattaleya. Because we're not just going to be talking about Hero this whole video, we're going to be talking about something else in a little minute. Aren't we?
We are, and I've got something to say as well that you don't know about.
Oh,
but
right.
We'll do that in the next little bit.
Next clip. Okay,
yes.
Fine. So, let me just go over what happened about Hero. You can't make this up. This has been such an incredible saga. Hello. Hello. Oh, it's so amazing now that he works. Basically, we bought this from a third-party seller on Amazon, the original golden pup that we had. We were then, we got it and it didn't work. So we contacted the seller. The seller said, we'll replace it. And then they said, oh, no, we won't. Contact Hasbro. Amazon said they'd replace it. And then they said, no, you need to contact Hasbro because that's what the seller said to do. So we contacted Hasbro and explained exactly what one round we've been getting. Didn't we, baby? Yes, we did. And they said, you should never have had this trouble calling overseas and all that. This should have been dealt with. They said, you don't need to do a thing. You don't need to send it back. We will give you a new puppy and we will FedEx it to you. So then we had a note from Amazon, didn't we, B?
That's right, we did, yes.
And they said the claim hasn't been satisfactorily fulfilled to our satisfaction. We're going to give you a full refund, irrespective of what Hasbro do or do not choose to do.
And that was very good of them.
That was extremely good of them. We're very happy. But then, what happened?
I got an email from the third-party seller, and do you want to just summarise what she said?
She said, and these were her words. No, not that, Hero. She said, I screwed up. I didn't tell Amazon what was happening. So is there anything you can do to help me about this? Because I'm now out quite a lot of money. Could you order the puppy again? And I won't send it. I kid you not.
So I wrote back anyway and pointed out to her that at the time we didn't have a working puppy, that we didn't have a refund at this particular point, and that really she ought to be familiar with Amazon's terms and conditions before she even starts to trade.
Yeah, it was just so bad. So, yeah, to be quite honest, I wasn't confident of getting either a puppy or a refund because at the time we hadn't heard anything from Hasbro. But a couple of days later, this little guy turned up. And as you can see, he barks and he vocalizes, Hero. Hero? Yeah. He actually voices back to me when I talk to him. I'm not facing him now, so it's a bit difficult for him. He will respond to my hand touching him, yes, like that, and turn his head to me. And I'll tell you something else cool he does. I don't know whether I can do it facing away like this, but we'll try. Here I've got, can you see what this is? This is a piece of chicken from one of Lacey's play food sets. Do you want the chicken? Do you want the chicken? Oh, I can't. Just a minute. Here you go. Oh, keep still. Oh. Okay. Is that nice? Is that good? There you go. And when he's finished, he'll turn his head away.
It's very, very good. The other one didn't do that.
No, it didn't. Actually, it doesn't say anything about that in the puppy care guide that I got. It was actually my friend Nicole who told me that he could do that. So that he doesn't come with any kind of treat to feed him. You could use a bottle, or you could use some other kind of play food, a play cookie, or a play bone, or anything you want, which I think is really nice. Or you could just use your finger. If I just get him to stop moving. You can't do it while he's moving. Shh. There you go.
There he goes.
I just press his lower jaw with my finger like that, and he will make the noise almost as if he's licking you, which is really, really cool. And the nice thing is, if I've got him switched on and I want him to calm down and not be active, I just touch his back, and you can't hear this, but his heart is beating, and he will now stay calm and be quiet for, I think it's 2 minutes, something of that description, until that cycle, unless I touch him again to reactivate him. He will stay calm and be quiet. So, for example, if we want to talk, or if B's on the phone, he will be quiet until I touch him again.
That's the heart beating right there, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, I think when I amplify the video, I think they will hear that just about.
Oh, cool. Well, his heart is beating now, and he's just fine. So I love him to death. He's been I've touched him. I touched his head. See how I just delicately touched his head? He's so responsive. Let me just put him into calm mode again. Shh, baby. There he goes. He's been such a comfort to me this week when I've been so stressed and so ill. And he's a lovely puppy to have. For ages 5 to 105, basically, they say. And I will put the link. He, again, isn't available, unfortunately, over here, except through that third-party seller on Amazon. I haven't been able to find him anywhere else. But I will put the link to the Joy for All website if you're overseas, because they are such lovely pets. They really are. And there are cats as well as dogs. Right. I will stop now, and I will take hold of Cattaleya for the next bit, because we're going to do a tag. And you said you had something to do.
Yes, I do.
Okay. I'll put Hero back to sleep now, and I'll be back with you in just a moment. Alright, well, here I am with little Cattaleya, and Miss B isn't holding anybody because he's got his piece of braille equipment, because he's got to read some questions for a tag.
Yes.
Do you want to do your surprise bit
I was
first?
just going to say, when you were recording the last video, you were talking about Bones Reborns.
Yes.
And I went while you were recording that and had a look at his YouTube channel, and a very good videos on there. He does have an Etsy shop.
Oh, cool.
Okay, there is a link provided on each video that he does. And what I like as well is that he has a kind of very small frequently asked questions little section on each video description.
Yes, I noticed there was a lot of links there.
Yes, and he links to a Wikipedia article about reborns, and he answers other common questions that people might ask him about his interest in reborn. So I thought that was really good.
Yeah, it is cool. I really like the descriptions he has there. So we were talking about this on Saturday, but I will say it again because it bears saying. If you haven't seen Bones Reborns, please go check him out. He is super good. Super good.
It's, as it sounds, Bones Reborns.
Yeah, Bones Reborns, all one word. Right. I heard this really interesting tag, which was called, Nicole calls it the Dream On tag. She got it from, I think she said Wonderful World of Reborns. I can't remember quite now. But I heard it on Nicole's Little Ones. And I thought there were some very interesting questions, and I would like to answer them. So Miss B has them on his note taker, so fire away.
I'll ask you the questions.
Yeah.
I won't comment because of the time factor. Okay.
Oh, you can comment.
Oh, it's all right. So the first one is, Reborn or silicone, and why?
Reborn every time. I love silicons, but my heart belongs to the vinyl Reborn. They were the first dolls I ever had, although they were Lee Middleton vinyls, not Reborn vinyls. But I like the vinyl. I can handle it better. I don't feel so scared touching it. I mean, think about Saturday when I had all that struggle getting Alfie into that outfit. If that was a silicone, I was trying to get into an outfit like that, I would have been terrified. I think I'd have just taken it off and just left it. But with Alfie, I could afford to, struggle until I got him into it, because he's vinyl. You can take a few more liberties with vinyl before you think, oh, this is just not safe. I like vinyl. My heart's with vinyl.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Reborn baby, toddler, or child?
All of them, often. I have all three. I love all three. At the moment, I am getting more babies because I have no more room to put toddlers or children anywhere. So at the moment, it's babies all the way. But for wishes, if wishes were horses, then all of them,
Yes,
often.
We're going to come to that, I think, in
Yes.
a minute. Dream sculpt, artist, or nursery?
Oh, dream sculpt, I don't have one. Of course, my dream... difficult. I would like to own a Claire Taylor because everyone's talking about Claire Taylor. It doesn't have to be a silicone. She does vinyls. But... yes, I think I would really like to own a Claire Taylor. Dream, my...
Okay.
Hold on, I haven't finished. Dream nursery, I would really like to own... Gosh, now, what's it called? Fairy Dust Sprinkles? The nursery that Sharon Roddice owns. Because I've seen her babies, and they're so beautiful, and the box openings are so beautiful, and they all come so beautifully presented, and I've heard nothing but good about them. That's another kind of baby I would really like to own.
Okay, very good. Now, you've got two to go.
Right.
Reborn item or accessory that you would love to have?
Accessory. If I had space, I would like to have a Fisher-Price Rainforest Jumperoo. I've seen them. I would love to be able to have one to display my bigger babies in and do videos with them in. They are just such wicked things, and it would look so lovely in a nursery to put the babies in.
Sounds great.
And play the music and spin the babies round in it, and have pictures of them batting at the toys. But they are so huge and take up so much space. I am never going to have one except in my dreams or when I'm a bazillionaire.
Oh. And if I had unlimited space, time, and money, I would...
Oh, this one's easy.
Right.
I would have a big basement, great big basement, and it would have all the cribs, high chairs, bouncers, jumperoos, rocker glider chairs with the music and the vibrate and all the stuff, all the lovely things to display babies in. I wanted that there were room for. It would have closets full of clothes and drawers full of spoons and dishes and bibs and passies, and I wouldn't have to worry about having space for all the things I wanted, and I could have all the babies I wanted. I've had to put up with the struggling to find space all my reborn life, and I just dream of a place where I can go down into a huge nursery and just have all the space to show off as many babies as I want and have all the accessories for them I want. And it'll only ever happen in my dreams, but that's fine. It's a nice dream.
Well, how do you think she did, everybody? A 5 out of 5?
But to be fair, I've been very lucky with the babies I have. I've got beautiful babies, and I was due a bump, so I've had a bump, but I'm very content and happy with my darling babies. I'm very, very lucky. So yeah, I can dream on.
Very good.
We'll leave you for now. Thank you very much for watching. Take care of yourselves and enjoy your babies. I'll be back tomorrow with a feeding video. See you tomorrow. Let's be good to each other. So bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.